Hi guys, it's me Malayna, and today I am doing a video on the top 10 movies you should watch on Netflix for the Halloween season. They're all kind of like Halloween based or spooky based or whatever, and I have 5 kind of scary ones. I don't know, I'm kind of a baby, so they're kind of scary to me, and then 5 ones that I would watch when I was a kid and considered scary. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with the scary list. First one I recommend on my list is The Conjuring, and it's basically about this family that buys this house, and I think they have like 4 daughters or something like that. They just have a bunch of like girls. The parents have a bunch of girls, and there's this like evil presence that's like attached to the girls, and it just basically terrorizes them, and it's really scary. And I'm not like something like things about demons and stuff kind of really scare me, and that's what this movie is about. But yeah, I really recommend it. I found it really interesting, and there's multiple series to this movie. There's like The Conjuring 2 and I think The Conjuring 3. I'm not sure it's out or in the making. I haven't really kept up with it, but recommend this one definitely. The second one is VHS, and it's basically where 2 people enter this abandoned home and find a bunch of VHS tapes, start watching them, and it shows a bunch of weird clips and scenes of random things going on. It has zombies, aliens, really crazy, and a lot of jump scares. So if you like the jump scares, that one's for you. Third one is The Sixth Sense. It's basically about this little boy. It's more of a psychological thriller, and I really like psychological thrillers. So it's basically about this little boy who has psychological problems, and he is seeing things that other people aren't, and basically it's about aliens, and I love aliens, and it's like attached to this little boy. And I just gotta say, I 100% recommend it. It's really good, and the beginning's a little bit slow, but by the end you're gonna be amazed. I promise. It's really, really good. The fourth one is The Shining. It's kind of a classic, and the only reason I'm not naming like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Chucky, like all that is because those are movies that everyone has seen. So I'm kind of trying to name movies that aren't as popular as those basic every Halloween type movies. So I recommend The Shining. It's basically about, I don't know, I think it's a family that, I haven't watched it in years, but it's basically a family that buys or rents a hotel, or they're living in a hotel or something, and I think the hotel is haunted and a bunch of weird things are happening to them, like people are showing up in the hallways and all this weird stuff. But I recommend it. It's a classic, and a lot of people haven't seen it to this day, so you know, recommend. And the fifth one for the scary ones is Would You Rather. It's basically where there's this host and he invites a bunch of people over to his house, and he plays Would You Rather with them, but instead of being like simple stuff like would you rather like this or that, it's like would you rather stick your head underwater for 5 minutes or die. So that one's pretty interesting, and there's like he like has like $1,000. He has like this huge prize. I'm not sure if it's really $1,000. So the top 5 movies I recommend that I consider scary. But now for the non-scary ones. The first one on my list is Coraline. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen this, but it's about a little girl who enters another world. It's the other world, I think is what it's called, where she has an other mother and other father, and a lot of crazy shit goes on, and she has to get her parents back and stuff like that. And like, I hope I didn't spoil that. And yeah, so basically it's an other world that she wants to live in, but she knows that she shouldn't and stuff. Second one is ScoobyDoo. There are multiple ScoobyDoo movies on Netflix, and I like the one where it's like they're visiting an island, and there's like a monster chasing them and stuff like that. You guys don't know what ScoobyDoo is about. It's just chasing monsters and stuff like that, and they're not real. So yeah, always recommend ScoobyDoo. The third one on my list is Goosebumps. I used to always watch this when I was a kid. It's so fun. It's basically a season. It's not really a movie, but each episode has different monsters-ish. that come with them, and there's different ones, like there's one about a doll that's haunted, and basically like it's scary, but it's like meant for kids. Like you wouldn't get scared if you probably saw it now. The fourth one is A Series of Unfortunate Events. I read the book series and I loved it. It's about a family that lives with their aunt, I think, and there's this guy. I'm trying to like pull it from the top of my head and what happened, and they go through a series of unfortunate events. No, but I just remember like a boy being like bitten by leeches. Like I don't know why, but I recommend it. I'd probably rewatch it too. And the fifth one is Spooky Buddies. So it's basically about a group of dogs who are able to speak, and they're dressed up in Halloween costume doing like little fun adventures and stuff like that. So those are 10 movies I recommend that are scary and not scary, and I hope you'll watch at least one of them, and if you don't, well, you're missing out on the spooky season. So bye guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you wouldn't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna try and post as much as I can. I don't really have a set schedule, but this is what I have for now. Thanks, bye.